Aglaonema is one of my favorite indoor plants. So colorful, low maintenance and always fresh looking. These beauties can grow almost anywhere with just a little care. I had planted this beautiful Aglaonema a few months ago, but along with it, a small weed-like plant started growing in the same pot. At first, I didn't pay much attention. I thought it was just another tiny plant. Weeds can sometimes look harmless, but they slowly take away moisture and nutrients from the main plant. In my case, the Aglaonema roots were getting tangled with the roots of the weed, so I tried to separate them carefully. After the separation, I have noticed another root is coming out from the plant, and I got a plan. Let's cut this from the middle so I can grow another Aglaonema from one plant, and I can make it two. So I have used here my cutter and I cut it gently and I separate them, and in this way I made two plants instead of one. And just like that, the two plants came apart beautifully without breaking any major roots. This is the most satisfying part for any gardener, when you can safely divide one plant into two. Now it was time to plant them separately. For both plants, I used a nutrient-rich potting mix. Here, what I added: garden soil for structure, vermicompost for nutrients, coco peat for moisture retention, sand for drainage, and a bit of rice husk to keep the mix airy. Mix them well before planting. Then I placed each plant in its own pot, pressed the soil gently around the roots, and watered lightly. This mix helps the roots breathe and grow faster. Within a few weeks, you will see new leaves forming, especially if you keep the pot in bright indirect sunlight. I am using one support in the middle of the new plant so my plant can grow properly. After the watering, I need to keep the plants in shady area. And here they are, my two Aglaonema plants. What started as a problem, a weed growing in the same pot, turned into an opportunity to multiply my plant naturally. So, if you ever see an extra shoot or an unwanted plant growing near your main one, don't rush to pull it out. Sometimes it could be a sign of new life waiting to grow. Take your time, handle it carefully, and you might just end up with two beautiful plants instead of one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little gardening story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.